There she is. There's Nancy.
There she is. Hey, there we are. Ooh.
All right, we are live on all facets.
Oh gosh,
Okay.
I can see us live on my little computer screen too. It's a little intense. Okay, it is 4:30 on Tuesday, June 1st. This is a special meeting of Chagrin Falls Village Council. Can we please do roll call?
Sure. DiBernardo,
Here.
Evans,
Here.
Grube,
Here,
Newell,
he was on the yellow banana a second ago.
okay, Rocky,
Here.
Rogoff,
Here.
Weigel. Here.
Okay. It came to my attention after our last council meeting that we should have appointed committee members for the donation agreement for the playground, the potential playground donation, Riverside Park design potential donation. So now that I made that clear as mud, I would motion to appoint Sally Florkowitz and Chelsea Whitman Rush as the two community members to the playground design task force.
Second.
Motion by Grube, second by Weigel. Roll call, please.
Wait a minute, you got to call for discussion.
Oh, do we have any discussion? Sorry, Dale.
Yes, can you tell me why we have a committee? Is it because it didn't go through any committees, or I'm not
No.
understanding why?
It is to help us narrow down from about 6 regional planners that will be suggested by Land Studio, who sort of helped broker some of this down to 2. And those 2 designers would present to council at the end of June. Council would then get to select one who could go through the public planning process with the community. It's just to help us narrow down from 6 to 2.
So is this a 2-member committee, or is this a?
No,
And who else is on it?
it's the Facilities and Services Committee from council. It is
And
these
that
2
is?
community,
Angie
Uh,
and,
Nancy and myself. And then it is 2 community members. And then it is 2 members of the Connor Family Foundation, which will be Aaron and Nick Reef.
is there any reason why Parks hasn't been involved with this?
Well,
Representative
Nancy is
Parks?
on the Parks. Nancy's our representative to the Parks Commission.
Just asking.
And I mean, is there a reason why because from the committee side and from the appointed village, family members, we have no males represented. So it feels like we have kind of an unequal distribution of the demographic of the population.
I mean, it's interesting how far gender politics has come. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know
I mean-
the gender really
I know, it's pretty,
has anything to do with this, but
yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, Chelsea has been bugging me about a playground for about 4 years. And Sally has led many community efforts for building infrastructure, including decades leading the rec and her work that was involved with putting turf at the football stadium at the high school. I think that, she's one of those people who has contributed a lot and brings in a good perspective. And she and Chelsea probably could not be more different. And I think that's incredibly crucial to represent different age demographics within our community as we look for what's going to make the most sense for all people.
But we got the chance to pick 2 members, and we've chosen 2 women, and then there's 3 women on the Facilities and Services Committee. I just feel like that's kind of it's an unneutral representation of at least the genders that we have in the village. So that I have some concerns about that.
I don't know that there's any specific skill set for this job that's gender specific. I mean, I hear what you're saying, Rocky, but I don't know that it really matters. I don't know. Doesn't bother me, I guess I would say.
Does anyone else have thoughts on the gender makeup of our committee?
Aaron, I have a different question, probably mercifully. Will those positions be dissolved when the project's over?
This group really has one job, and it's to take the recommended designers from 6 down to 2. They'll recommend those 2 to council, and that's really kind of what this committee is going to do. And then it'll go through public input. And so the public input will be done with the community and the designer. So Dale, did I represent that correctly? I
That's
don't have it
correct.
in front of me.
Yeah, no, I have it in front of me. And the committee only serves that one function, as Aaron said. Once you pick a design firm, and if they come back with something that you like, that gets approved by council after it goes through
Yeah.
committee review. Not this design committee, but a council committee.
Yeah.
Facilities.
Aaron?
So
Yeah, I can't see everybody at one time.
Oh,
so please
sorry.
feel free to
Okay.
speak.
I'm
didn't,
trying to
sorry.
be polite. Okay.
Jump in.
No, I know it's so rare for me, but I just wanted to say on the selecting two committee members, I hadn't actually thought about the gender issue. So thank you for bringing that up, Andrew. But with only two people that we can add into this committee, I think if we're going to look at representation, it's probably more important in my eyes to get what we've got, which is kind of an older, more somebody who's been in Chagrin for a long, long time and knows the history of Chagrin versus somebody who's more kind of the newer people that have moved into Chagrin, because that seems to be the divide that we normally are wrestling with. So I think with the two people that we have on this committee, we're getting those two opinions, which to me, if I had to pick where I'm going to look for those voices, those are the kind of voices I'd be looking to add to this group. So I'm happy with your selections, and I'm glad you could get people from both of those viewpoints to participate.
and you'll have Nick Reef on the
Mhm.
committee too.
Oh yeah, we've got a guy. There you go. So, and the playground designer, for all we know, could be a guy, right? Because we're going to look
It
at
could-
six.
yes,
We're going to
they
look at
could be.
6 potential designers, and then bring them down to 2, right? So. Okay.
Yep.
So we have a
Okay.
motion. Is that the end of discussion? Or,
Yeah.
or is it-
Any other conversation about the two appointees? Okay. I'm not seeing any. I'm not hearing anyone jump in.
And
So,
Ann DeKoning has her hand raised.
Oh, she's in the guests. Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
promote her to a panelist.
that's fine.
Ann's still muted. Yep. now
Hi,
she's up.
it's Ann. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you do your name and address for the record?
Yes, it's Ann DeKoning, 50 East Orange Street, Chagrin Falls.
Thanks. Go ahead.
I'm just wondering if there's any way that in the future, when there are issues like this, that I could be included in at least knowing, for example, I only found out about this meeting today because I happened to go on the Chagrin Falls website and just was looking to see what was going on. And, I realize that this is something that's been cogitated about for quite a while, but I would appreciate being included in at least knowing what's happening. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, we can make sure that the notices get included to you as well.
Thank you.
So Aaron, just to clarify,
Yeah.
as the last part of discussion, I promise. So once we have this committee or this commission, and we are going to try to pare this down from 6 to 2, those are all public meetings, so we can have the public come and comment at the whatever meetings we schedule, and we'll make sure that those are well noticed to the community.
Yes.
Is there more public input after that? Once we go to
Yeah.
council, there'll be
So
more public
first-
input? Okay.
Yeah. So first we're going to have it'll be 6 designers their portfolios will be sort of presented by Land Studio, and the Connor Foundation has a connection with Land Studio, which is why they're sort of supporting us here.
Okay.
And then this task force will get it down to 2 who will present directly to council at our June 28th meeting. After that, the designer will hold public listening sessions.
Okay, so
and
there
we'll
will
have to gather community input about what the community wants to see in this play space. Because I think, if we're sorry, someone's interrupting. Go ahead.
No, I don't
Oh,
really
okay.
think it's not one of our participants, I don't think, so.
Sorry, I can't see everybody, so it's a
I
little
know.
confusing.
No, but there's plenty of opportunity for public input. 'Cause I
Yeah.
do think this is a topic. I know we're moving very quickly because of the construction season and the path getting moved and the bridge and a lot of stuff going on. But I just think this is obviously something where the public is going to want to weigh in, just like obviously you've seen council
Yeah.
wants to weigh in. But we need to make sure that that public opinion thing is well advertised and people know, and the Parks Commission has a chance to come and talk and all that. So, so it's just
Yeah,
a
I mean,
period of time.
the whole point is to get public input because a project like this can't be successful without plenty of input from the community. So this is just a very small first step and it should be a fairly easy lift for this group.
Sure.
Just to get it to two reasonable designers that they feel like could work with what our community would sort of be supportive of and be able to envision and be able to work with. So
I can tell you, I'm very happy to be on the facilities committee at this time because I get to look at playground designers. And as I've shared with you, my daughter was reconsidering her entire career path when she found out playground designer was an option. So this is a
you
good
should
job.
lead with that on career day.
So anyway, so I'm excited to see what kind of things we get to look at. So
Okay, we are now at 11 minutes. So do we have any other discussion? Because you've made a liar out of me as my promise for a 5-minute meeting. Okay,
that was our point. That was our goal. Okay.
I was hoping to have the shortest meeting ever, alas. Rob, can you please do a roll call, please?
DiBernardo,
Aye.
Evans,
Aye.
Krug,
Aye.
Rocky,
No.
Rogoff,
Aye.
Weibel.
Aye.
So that passes. Thank you, guys, and we will adjourn at 4:42.
Are you announcing the next meeting? The meeting
Oh.
of the commission?
The commission is intending to meet on Friday afternoon at 2. I'm just waiting to hear from one more member of the commission
Okay.
and we'll get that published as soon as Christy's back in the office.
Awesome.
Is there a name
all
of this
those-
commission?
Pardon?
Is there a name of this commission?
It had a
Yeah,
lot of
there
words
is.
in the donation agreement.
Riverside Playground Design Committee is what it
There we
What
go.
is it, Rob?
says. Riverside Playground Design Committee.
That
Okay,
sounds
thank
good. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
Okay.
in the agreement, we call them a task force, but it's no big deal.
Okay.
And all those meetings are going to be open to the public. We insisted
Yeah.
on that in the agreement.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Bye.
Good afternoon.
Thank you.